Hello, everybody. I don't know if this is recording or not, but I hope it is. Yeah, it is. I've been away for a while. I've been away for a minute. I've just been super busy with my own thing, but I'm just back here again to run you back through the basics and make sure you're safe in this current climate because a lot of people aren't, and it isn't good. Certainly not. I just looked in a trade earlier this morning. Not much, not the most analysis behind it, but I was confident in the play and sort of let my instincts take over. And it's paying off at the moment. It's fucking printing. So, what to do when you're starting out in cryptocurrency as a whole? There's a lot of speculation in the industry. It hasn't built a good rep for itself because there's a lot of scumbags in the industry which want to make money off you essentially. I'm currently not making any money off these videos, so I'm not nothing to worry about. Don't worry. What I'm here to do is tell you guys the do's and the don'ts from my experience, let you guys know what to do and what not to do, and help you avoid making the mistakes that I made. Don't follow a crowd, first of all, just getting straight into it. Don't follow a crowd. When you're taking plays off other people, you need to be as confident in those people than you are in yourself to make money doing this because it isn't simple and it's not easy and it can really, really fuck with your head if you let it. So taking plays and taking advice off other people that haven't really got experience or portfolio behind them, you need to look into how they've done and sort of like a testimonial, same in any aspect of business. You need to make sure it's safe to follow these people because I see a lot of people on um, TikTok and Instagram talking about how they're following trades from these celebrities that have all of a sudden got into this trade and stuff, and they're set up their own brokerage or whatever. I don't know how any of that works. I wish I did. And they're saying about how it's making them a load of money, but it only takes because their risk management's so poor because they haven't had any losses because they probably have insider information or something. Don't shoot me, not confirmed. Um, it only takes one loss to really blow the whole portfolio out because the risk management's that poor. You need to take advice off people you really trust with your life because this is your money you're playing with. I mean, it doesn't affect me what you do with it. I'm just trying to give you the best advice. But in my experience, following trades and following what other people are doing hasn't really been the best. So you need to really, I know it can be tempting to hop onto the charts and place random trades and hope for the best like a gamble because most people think gambling's exciting until you lose a massive trade and then blow out your whole portfolio, which I've done in the past many a times. It's everything's a lesson, and you really need to take it step by step and learn the game because you need to trust yourself more than you trust anybody else. If somebody's short in a coin or somebody's short in a currency and they tell you they swear on their life it's going to go down because every aspect is in their favor on shorting it, but you want to go long because you see something that nobody else sees and you feel like you're right, go long because in my experience, it's always worked. And I've always, not always, but most of the time been in the right. If I trust my gut with something, I'm going to make that play and I'm going to make sure that it's right. I'm going to go into the analysis and I'm going to make sure that everything's locked in the way I want it to be locked in. And I've been doing this for a while, not actively live trading, but I've been learning the game for, you know, almost 3 years now. It'll be 3 years in January. So we're coming up to the 3 year mark where I've been learning about how to play this game, and it's not sweet, it's not for the weak, it's not for people that want a stable income because I have a job. I love my job and I wouldn't quit it for the world. I love doing what I do. So doing this in the background is great because I also love doing this and it makes me happy. Win or lose, I'm always learning every day. And it's hard to stay resilient. It's hard, but you need to really take your own advice and trust yourself. That's tip number one. Trust yourself more than you trust anybody else because it's not their money you're playing with. You're playing with your money. You've worked for this money, presumably, unless you've been incredibly lucky. And you're putting it on the line to something you ultimately can't really predict that much. You're going to make assumptions through analysis, which is the key thing. All of this is assumptions and analysis. And you're going to make those assumptions. You're going to make sure they're right and you're going to trust yourself in the process because you can't take plays of other people and make a stable income. It's hard enough to make a stable income on this game as it is, let alone putting your money in the hands of other people you've never met before. So you really need to trust yourself in this process. Like I said, I have a job which I love. I love doing what I do with all my heart. It makes me very happy and I enjoy getting up every day and going to work. Um, and doing this in the background is amazing because not only it makes me more money, but it also fulfills me to the point where I can be, I look forward to going home today and hopping on the charts and making sure that I'm going to lock in a few trades I'm confident on, wake up in the morning to, a good amount of money, a jolly amount of money. So when you need to just learn, because I'm not going to say it in this video, or I'm not going to show you in this video, but 3 years is a long time. I've been learning how to play this game for 3 years. I was originally 15 when I started this, just turned 15 almost. And I got a demo account, a 25k demo account on this app. I typed in stocks on the App Store, got a 25k demo account, invested in a ton of sketchy oil things that were on there at the bottom, which were really low in price, and they printed. And then I thought I was the man, and I thought I was some next Jordan Belfort. And and that feeling, that one feeling where I've locked in that one trade on my first ever demo account I did, and I made a couple hundred on demo money. It's not real money. It's fake money. It's demo money. That feeling I got from that, the amount of fulfillment I got from that is unmatched, and I haven't had it since. No matter how, I've had some pretty big plays, and they haven't met up to that feeling of getting a couple hundred on demo, because you feel like you're progressing. That is what this game's all about. You wake up every day and you want to learn more about how to make money off this market, because not a lot of people do, and it's a skill that nobody else has. A lot of people try it, a lot of people fail, and a lot of people call it a scam. That's why it's really hard to make money now, because you're playing with people that are very experienced. And this is a PvP business model. As all business models are player versus player. The weakest link gets knocked out. No matter what aspect of business you're in, no matter what aspect of business you're in, the weakest link gets knocked out the game. If you do shitter than the other guy, you will do shitter than the other guy. You will get eliminated. If you work harder than the next man, you will make more money than the next man. You will last longer than the next man. Your business will be a more sustainable method of income if you do better than the next man. It's the same in this. It's the same in anything. This is a business model in itself. Trading is a business model. It might be less sustainable. It might not be as promising, and it might be a big scam, as everybody calls it. But it's a business model. You need to tax your trades the same way you need to tax a business. You need to put all the details in and journal it the same way you're going to journal your income and your outgoings and whatever. This is a business model. This is a business. If you trade, you are in the finance industry and you are running a business. I'm tired of people thinking that trading is just a random side hustle you can do. You can do it, but it is a business. You need to treat it like a business. If you don't, then you will be knocked out of the game. And I promise you, I told you, it's player versus player, and you will be the weakest link, and you will lose all of your money that you've worked hard for, and it will feel horrible. I felt it before. Many other people I know have felt it before, and it's not something you want to feel. I'll pay a lot of money not to feel that way again, to be honest with you. But either way, I got sidetracked a bit. Listen to yourself, trust yourself, and take your time. It takes a while to learn how to do this, and I haven't learned shit in comparison to other people. I've been doing it for 3 years now. I'm 18 now, just turned 18 about a month ago, nearly 2 months ago now. And I started this, like I said, when I was 15 and 4 months, January 2021. So it's been a while. And I've learned a lot across the way, and I've learned a lot about how to play it. I've learned a lot about how to make money. I've learned a lot about how to lose money, which I won't do again. And that's why I'm making this video, is to teach you guys the mistakes I made so you can avoid losing all the money that I lost. And it really comes down to that. It's just self-trust, persistence. Persistence is a massive one, because this is the toughest business model there is, period. If you sit here and watch your trades, they will not go to plan. You will fuck yourself up mentally, physically, whatever. You will end up closing it. You'll end up going to sleep feeling like shit, and you'll never want to trade again. Once you've locked in a trade, forget about it. Have your alerts on. Once you've locked it in, you need to forget it exists. Forget your laptop. If you're going to do other work, just close the trading tab. Have your alerts ready on your phone, so if you know it's going to stop, you can move to break even or whatever. You need to really be careful with this in terms of psychology, because it can fuck you up, and it's fucked me up a little bit, and it's fucked everyone else I know up who's done it, because they've made the same mistakes that I did. Hence why I'm making this video, is to stop you guys from making those mistakes. And it is really simple. It's a hard game to learn, but the aspects of it are incredibly simple. It's just a point of, you have all these different little points you need to learn. You put them all into one big circle, and then that's your learning. That's what you make money off, is that little circle. All of these little things that you're learning, risk management, analysis, all of these different tricks that you have, all of the different supply and demand zones, or whatever you call them, support and resistance. I hate those words, but it works. It's been proven to work, and it's worked in the past. I don't really trust it that much. But either way, all of these different things, you put them into one, and you make money off of that circle. That's your money circle. You make money off of that. You put all of these different aspects of learning, and this happens with anything else. You can apply what I'm saying to any aspect of business, money, whatever. You do the same thing. If you want to learn how to run a business, you learn all these different things, because I promise you there's a million, and I'm only a kid, so I don't really know that much. I can only assume what these business owners are going through psychologically and physically. It's testing yourself every day. All of these different things, you put it into a circle, that's your money circle. That money circle is going to make you a lot of money. It's in the name. So you need to trust it, and you need to go step by step, day by day. And you need to really, really make sure that you know what you're doing, because like I said, it's your money. It's nobody else's. And my dad always told me that. And it's so true. You're playing with your own money, and this is PvP. You will get knocked out the game and you will lose it, or I promise you. And it feels horrible. So let's not talk about that. Let's not get into that, because none of the people I'm going to teach are going to be losing money in this game. I can promise you that, period. Not promise, because this is business and I don't want to get sued. As I said, this is a business model. So you need to be careful. You need to play your cards right. You need to make sure you know what you're doing before you lock in money. That is simple. This is a business model as much as anything else is. If you trade, you are in finance. You are in finance to the max degree. You're playing with people that have millions of dollars. You don't know what the player on the other side of the screen has in terms of money and capital. These pumps in the market, you're playing against big dogs, people with a lot of money to spend, people who are controlling this market like a video game, and you need to play with them instead of against them. Ride their wave, and I promise you'll make a lot of money. I'm going to wrap it up here. I've been rambling on for quite a minute. I hope you've learned a few things. I hope you've wrote a few things down on a notepad. I'm going to shut off my my MacBook, my laptop. I'm going to shut it off, have my alerts on break even. No, well, let's actually put my alert line now. I'm going to have my alerts about here. Have my alerts there. When it hits there, I'm going to take 50% and I'm going to let it ride. I'm going to move stops to break even. Simple risk management. And I promise you, you will not regret that if you do the same thing. So that's live. I've just shown you what to do, how to do it, etc. If you've got any questions, you can email me. My email at the moment is enw.eth@gmail.com or ethanwilliams2468@gmail.com. Many. Those two are the main ones I check. One's the Ethan Williams 2468, one's more for junk. So email the ENW artist one. I'll get a domain for this website soon. But either way, going to publish this video, take some clips, upload it to YouTube Shorts, TikTok, whatever. Lock in, like, subscribe, interact with the videos. If you've got any questions, DM me. I will always reply to my DMs. I'm not a celebrity yet. And I'll make sure that I cover everything that you need to feel. Everything that you need to feel needs to be covered. Because that's what I'm here to do, is teach the errors I've had in order. That's my sign to cut off the video. But I'll see you all soon.